Hi everybody, I'm here at Rowe Motors in Grants Pass to test drive the new Hummer EV. Now, Randy down here at Rowe Motors was telling me all about this thing. Of course, I've had mine for a long time. Mine's an H2. The first year they came out, it's a 2003. It's immaculate. I love my truck. And this is the electronic version. Now, there's a lot of cool stats on this thing that's just amazing. 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. Got one of the biggest electric batteries ever. And Randy, I was just talking about you, Randy. There he is. Randy at Rowe Motors. We're going to go for a test drive in this bad boy today. And I was telling the people some of the stats, 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. 3.2 to 3.5. And then what are some of the cool things about the new Hummer EV, Randy?
You've got extraction mode, so it'll lift up 6 inches
Okay.
in elevation. You've got rear wheel steering, and you've also got crab walk steering, which are two different features. Crab walk's more for tight spots and 4-wheel drive scenarios. Rear wheel steering, it'll turn tighter than a GMC terrain wheel.
Wow. So this is the new big dog. What's the towing capacity of this, Randy?
7,500 pounds.
7,500 pounds. So, and you can go how many miles on one charge?
This is going to be 340.
340. Now it will learn your behavior and then it'll adjust from there depending if you're carrying a load or stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And it's electric. So the main thing is you were telling me that it actually, you never have to buy brakes.
Correct. So you use one pedal driving, and one pedal driving basically, essentially what it's using is the motor to slow you down and re-energize, put energy back into your battery.
Kind of like a golf cart. Kind of the same thing. So you're never riding the brakes.
You're basically driving a giant golf cart.
A giant golf cart, yeah. And this thing learns your driving habits. Has one of the best, what is it, driver assist modes?
And it also has Super Cruise.
Super Cruise.
Super Cruise. And around Southern Oregon, it's mapped out only on I-5.
Okay.
And what that does is essentially when you are in cruise control, you hit your Super Cruise button. This will drive itself from here to Portland all the way.
Change lanes?
Hands off the wheel,
No way.
change lanes,
now,
slow down. It'll come to a stop if the vehicle in front of you is stopping.
Wow. So you can really, yeah, you can't be texting or anything like that. It'll know if you're doing something.
If you're sleeping, it'll know.
It'll know. But if you're just tired, it'll keep you going.
Yeah, so I had a customer did a 14-hour flight, landed in San Francisco.
Okay.
And he went from the Bay Bridge to Shasta and did not touch the steering wheel one time until he hit a construction zone.
Wow.
Then it'll know, hey.
Super Cruise.
Super Cruise.
Now show me the back of this thing. Will that open up?
But we're too close.
Okay, so we can't do it. But we'll show you the trunk on this. It goes actually sideways, whereas mine lifts up. This comes to the side. And let's check out the interior real quick. I know we're going to go for a test drive on this thing, but this thing is awesome. How many total passengers on this?
We got 5.
You got 5. I know on mine you could add another seat in the back. Did they do that?
No.
They did not.
No,
So
not yet.
So not yet, but
And
I'm sure there's
essentially,
aftermarket stuff.
Show everyone up here, these 4 sky panels are removable, and then they get stored in the E-trunk up in the front.
Oh yeah,
and
the E-trunk.
There's a beam up there you can remove, and this is a full-on convertible.
Convertible. This can be a convertible. You take those panels out, and you'll have like a convertible driving down the road. So pretty cool there.
Simple as 1, 2.
That's how simple it is. You take the whole panel, kind of like the old days of the Camaros and stuff, you know, where you pop those off. But check that out. You can take the other panel off and the panels in the back, and you got a full-on convertible. It is really sweet, guys. So check out the hood. That you called that the what now?
E-trunk.
E-trunk. It's called an E-trunk. So when you're used to having that big motor in the front of this beast like mine with the Vortec engine in it, V8 power, you think there's going to be a lot of stuff in here, but really open that up, Randy. Let's take a look at it. All right, she's opening up. I like the lights and everything. That's cool. But look, you got a trunk, so you can put all those convertible
You've got sky panels.
Sky
you can
panels,
Put
you
them in these hard shell cases or the soft shell case.
All
Hard
right.
shell would be more for storing them in your garage.
And I'm down here at Rowe Motors, Grants Pass, guys. Chris Barnett here with Randy, and he's one of the salesmen down here. We were talking about this, and definitely this is a phenomenal rig that GM bought it, right? GM produced it. Yeah, GMC did, because mine, Chevy or GMC, they're kind of, you can work on them, right? Or just GMC. Yeah, and Chevy, yeah. So anyway, this is really cool, guys. We're going to go out in it. It is just as comfortable as you would imagine. It's got the big captain chairs and stuff like that, just original style.
Wider than your Sierras.
5 inches wider than the Sierras. Now, Sierras are big trucks too, so this is pretty much got the most room, right? Got the most room. So I'm going to pause it right there.